I'm here at the 100th anniversary of IFA Berlin, one of the biggest tech expos in the world, and it's hosted here at Messe Berlin, or Messe Berlin.
Yep.
Join me at IFA Berlin. Look who's here! It's Govee, literally one of my favourite smart lighting brands, and that's because they do nearly everything in smart lighting. They've got smart curtains, smart lamps, smart string lights, and now they've got a bunch of brand new stuff for IFA 2024, and I cannot wait to show you. But just to recap the sort of stuff that we've covered from Govee over the past year or so, we're looking at the smart string lights that we did for Christmas last year. We even made an entire Christmas display out of Govee lighting, which you can see at links below. And we reviewed these, which are their neon rope lights, which are absolutely incredible because they look just like neon, except they're light strips you can bend and flex and make your own stuff for. So, with that in mind, let's go in and take a look at Govee's newest releases for IFA 2024. So these are the new Govee Strip Light Pro 2, or Strip Lights 2 Pro. The difference between the old and new one is phenomenal. So basically there's a lot more colour, even at the colours closer to white. So we've got here, it's only on just green. This is the previous generation here, and it's nearly white. Still showing as nearly white. This is the new generation, and you have got that slightly green tint. If I change it to a little bit red, like that, that's again a lot more colourful than this down here. Again, if we just change to blue, let's try orange instead. Okay, the difference in colour is phenomenal. So this is a really awesome addition. Obviously, if we go full on different colours like this, even that is a lot more vibrant than this one. That is not bad. Another function of these is their new Lumen Blend colours. Now this is like basically like a Govee effects used to be, except they're much smoother and the transitions are much more gradual because there's more colour control within the light strip. I mean, at the moment it's on Memphis style, and if you have a look at this, you might just see the gradual change, like here. Such a gradual change rather than a harsh, stagnant, static change that the old style used to have. Let's give this a go with a few others. Let's try that. Look, you can see the gradual change is much more blended than it used to be. This is a real nice addition to the range, and I love this product. It's not that it does something different in the sense of illuminating your room with colour, it just does it so much better than the previous version. And I didn't think that was going to be possible. So they've done something quite spectacular there. So along with the Govee Strip Light 2 Pro, they've announced these, the Govee COB Strip Light Pro. Now, ultimately, they are the same type of thing. They both illuminate and they're both strip lights, except the COB strip light is something very special indeed, because they've increased the density of the LEDs by basically having them direct on the board. It's all a bit complicated, but what it basically creates is a much more vibrant, much richer detail in that LED lighting without being able to see those individual spotlights that you get with regular strip lights if you were to look directly at them. For example, if you look straight up, you can see the spots there. Whereas if you look down, obviously we have the COB on the floor. And that's the major difference. Yes, these are obviously behind a transparent, opaque, is that the one? I don't know. Semi-see-through screens, we'll go with that. So that obviously helps to dilute the light a little bit and create a more even look, but the fact that it is so dense with its LEDs is incredible, and it creates an amazing effect. So this is an awesome technology to see Govee using. I mean, just take a look yourself. Now, another new product that Govee have released, and it's crazy because they've released so much this year, is this, the net lighting for hedges. Now this is really cool because you drape this over your hedge and it turns your hedge into a massive light show, which I think is such a good idea. And it's a bit easy. You could do it with the curtain lights that they've got, but this makes it easier because it has everything in neat, separate kind of rectangles, so it keeps everything uniform throughout the entire head. And I think this is a really cool device. I can't wait to use this at Christmas. But talking about Christmas, there's one other light that they've updated specifically for this year, and that's these, the Christmas string lights. And they've done the one thing that I really, really wanted, and that is not make them translucent. In the previous version, the string itself was translucent. This is green, so it blends in much better than it did previously with the old version. So I'm a massive fan of that. So, I'm sat here at Govee's gaming setup, and there's some really cool tech behind this. Some stuff you might have already seen, and some stuff you definitely haven't, because it's not even released yet. So I'm going to show you what those are. But we've got here the neon rope lights specifically for the desk, all around here, and these bar here, and we've got a light behind. Now these bars are quite interesting as a side note, because they're a collaboration between Govee and Evangelion. Evangelion, I think I've said it right, I'm not sure. But it's a particular show that's very, very popular, and they've done a collaboration with them, and it's really cool to see. They've also collaborated with the film Wild Robot, and they've done a bunch of stuff to do with that as well, such as specific scenes and demonstrations with Wild Robot. So that's nice to see. But we're here to take a look at one specific thing, which is this. This is their new AI sync box kit. Now, essentially what this does is connect everything together with what's happening on screen. So you'll notice all of this down here and under here, and these bars are all changing in color dependent on what is happening on the screen. And this is such a cool product. They're bringing it out obviously for smaller monitors like this, but also big TVs. And the idea is that it just takes anything from your television and shoves it to the lighting that you have in the room. And technically speaking, I could do this entire setup to be mirroring what's on there. That is one awesome device, and I cannot wait until this releases in the next month or so. And this is what I mean by Wild Robot. This is their partnership with DreamWorks with this newest film. And you can see behind me, for example, a scene which shows off the Wild Robot dancing on the curtain behind me. But overall, it's just really nice to see that Govee's partnering with some massive names like DreamWorks, because I love the products and I think they've got a lot to offer in partnership, and it just kind of shows that collaborative effort between Govee and other businesses. It's a great thing to see, and I'm really looking forward to more. Also, these chairs are so comfy, like, I need to find out where they got these chairs. Now, another new device from Govee this year isn't necessarily for adults, although you probably can use it if you're an adult. I might end up doing it. Anyway, it's this, the Govee Starlight Projector Aurora. Now, what's pretty cool with this is that you've got these little LED laser things that are all kind of flitting about and actually moving independent of the colour. Now, my friend over here's got an iPad that he's going to let me use now. I'm going to show you some different colours and effects. Now, you've got all the standard scenes that Govee offer, so let's just put something else on. So let's try rainbow. So you notice it turns off the little lasers in the sky and just puts it to rainbow, which is really, really nice. Let's try ocean. There we are, it brings ocean up. Puts those little floating particles in the ocean there. That's really nice. Obviously, it's a bit better in the dark. I mean, quite a bright environment with big lights coming in here. But I really think this is pretty cool. For kids, you probably can't get better than this. So that's everything from Govee at IFA 2024. A ton of really awesome new additions to the lineup that I'm really looking forward to trying over the coming weeks. In fact, I think I might do a new Christmas display this year using all of their new lighting, which I'm quite excited for. So stay tuned for that. And if you want to check out Govee, do take a look at the link in the description. I'll leave a link to their website. And if you want to take a look at any of our IFA content, I'll also leave a link to the playlist below. And if you are IFA, do come along to Govee's booth in Hall 1.2, and I'll see you back for another episode of IFA Stuff really soon.